Hi everyone. So this is part 2 where I show you the greatest hits and other compilation CDs I have, and I waited a day because I didn't get anything in the mail yesterday, but I have another CD to open. No idea what it is. And today is July 8th, and so today on my main channel, Canadian Studmuffin, hopefully you will check out my latest video there too. It's where I show my 12 favorite videos that I've done on that channel since 2006. There's a bit of my comedy videos, music related videos, a couple of serious videos, and a couple of videos with my girlfriend Molly. So I hope you check it out. So I think I did the thumbnail, so you probably know two of the CDs I'm going to show you. The first one is the essential Ted Nugent, and I know he's not a favorite of some people, but and he's not a favorite of me for his personality. I'm not even talking about politics, but I like his early music. And so I got this. And yeah, back in the day I bought Ted Nugent, which was really good, Free for All, which I really liked a lot, and then Cat Scratch Fever. And then after that, I did buy, I think, two more. These two here. And, you know, every release, Ted Nugent would say it's the greatest, and it wasn't. It was kind of mediocre. So I gave up on Ted Nugent. And then I think this album had Wango Tango on it, which is one of my least favorite rock songs ever. You know, popular rock songs. But you get a lot of good rockin' tunes on this. And he, you know, no denying he was or is a great guitarist. Just not everybody's cup of tea. And compared to the other essential CDs I have, the packaging on this one isn't the greatest, but you get two CDs, and I just stick mainly to the first CD, his earlier work. I always feel I have to rush, but I'm on my ASMR channel. I'm going to take my time. And the other one that's probably in my thumbnail is Elvis Presley. I have 3 DVDs of his, including a '68 special. I feel he is the greatest live performer of all time. And I like his music. I'm not, you know, a huge fan of his music, but there's certain songs of his I love. The American Trilogy, and That's All Right, Heartbreak Hotel, the typical Hound Dog, Don't Be Cruel, Jailhouse Rock, It's Now or Never, Follow That Dream, Can't Help Falling in Love. I had one, it was like one of those cheap vinyl records that came out back in the 70s. I think it was just called, no, it was called Elvis Almost in Love. And it had the song Almost in Love, which I love, and Stay Away Joe, and a few others. So there's the track listing, if you can read that and maybe pause it. That's alright, Mama. And there is that new Elvis movie that's out now, but I have no interest in it. I would much rather watch like a real documentary on him, and there have been some excellent ones. Just like the Queen movie Bohemian Rhapsody. I mean, of course the acting overall was great in it, but they stretched the truth, and it just wasn't all real. I like real. So it was just an okay movie for me. I love watching, I've done some on my main channel too, but I love watching reaction videos with people seeing him perform the American Trilogy for the first time and Unchained Melody in his last year. The guy could certainly sing even when he was not very healthy. Talking Heads. Definitely one of my favorite 80s bands. I just wish they would remaster everything. The Fear of Music CD, which is my favorite Talking Heads CD, I think it's from 1985. What a fun-looking group. And as I always say, oh, by the way, the part 1 of this did really well. I think it's almost at 800 views and quite a few comments. And it's the comments and the, you know, the thumbs up that really help my channel, and watching as much of the video as you can. I know sometimes it's not possible, so just watch my videos when you have the time. Probably in the evening is best if you want to fall asleep quickly. But I love receiving comments, unless they're nasty ones. And there haven't been any on this channel yet. But on my main channel, I've, you know, through the years, you always get idiots. Yep, so a very nice package, great songs. Psycho Killer, of course, Life During Wartime, Memories Can't Wait, Once in a Lifetime, Road to Nowhere, And She Was. Once again, the Northern Pikes, this is their greatest hits. I think I showed them on this channel in some other video. Or maybe it was on my main channel. Sometimes I get the two channels mixed up with what I've done on them. But this is their greatest hits. They were a pretty popular band here in Canada. I know all of the band members. They autographed this when I saw them. I've seen them in concert. I've had dinner with them. I'm not saying I'm best friends with them, but they're great guys. And so talented. If you've never heard the Northern Pikes, check out on Spotify. She Ain't Pretty. Just, you know, you'll see all of their most popular songs there. Kiss Me You Fool. Three Dog Night, which I recently talked about on my other channel. Like I said, I do, I'm sure I'm going to repeat one or two things on this channel because I do a lot of videos, but I enjoy doing them and some people enjoy watching them. But this was such a great band, and I mean band, not just the three lead singers, because you know there weren't any studio musicians. It was the real band playing, and just so many hits. Yes, they mainly did, or they just did cover songs, but they did them amazingly, and they should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I think. This would be one of my favorite compilations, and this is expanded from when it was on vinyl. Odds and Sods, The Who. Lots of songs. That would make a good thumbnail too, see? I'm always thinking. And it comes with the, at least the one photo from Meaty, Beatty, whatever that first hits album was called. Meaty, Beatty, boy, I'm losing it. Somebody will let me know. One of the best bands ever, and one of the greatest live acts. Cream Gold. And I believe this is basically all of their studio stuff, and their, at least the first live album. With the happy-go-lucky Ginger Baker. Once again, such happy-go-lucky guys. I especially love Eric Clapton and Ginger Baker when they were in the band Blind Faith. It's one of my all-time favorite albums with Steve Winwood and Rick Gretsch, I believe his name was. This has been in my CD collection since 1991, so over 30 years. And it's probably my second favorite band, although they're mainly two brothers, Sparks. So this was the very first, or one of the very first compilations, 2 CDs from Rhino Records. I was never a fan of the cover. And then the second CD, and this came to, I believe this came together in one, I don't know. So that's disc 2 and disc 1. And then the back covers, that's about 1974, and that's 1979. Has a couple of, lots of reading material, and it has a couple of rare tracks. The original version of I Like Girls, that was on Big Beat, an earlier version of that. But yeah, and Ron and Russell talk about each album. It's a really good compilation. This is going to be a long video, but I'm not going to apologize. That one, and the second one, lots of writing. I always, well, it's going to be coming up. People always ask me, what Sparks CD should I listen to or buy first? You know, if they're interested in them and they've maybe seen the Sparks Brothers documentary, which has brought them a lot of new fans. And I'll show you what CD you should get. It's coming up. Oh, there they are with Andy Warhol, Muhammad Ali, Yep. Okay, this is a more recent compilation, Greatest Hits, the Best of Sparks. It comes in a 2 CD package, but I have the 3 CD. But if, you know, I would say just buy the 2 CD, that would be a good start for anybody interested in Sparks. It goes through basically their whole career except for their last album from last year. But get the 3 CD set if you like. It's worth it. Of course, a nice booklet. As some of you know, I saw them with my girlfriend Molly in April, and the two brothers. Russell is, I believe, 73, and he's still got the voice. He can still hit all of the high notes, and Ron is as funny as ever. And then just different colored CDs. 3 of them. And those are the songs, if you can possibly read that. Just pause the video. Another great, Joe Cocker. Of course, the CD broke. It was already broken, excuse me. Not much to it, but I mean, yeah, really not much to it. And I do have his first 2 albums, but this has 2 of my favorite songs from his 1970, I think it was 1971 album, just called Joe Cocker. High Time We Went and Woman to Woman. Love those songs. And the other ones too. Don't turn off the video. We're getting near the end. Be patient. If there's anybody watching. Iggy Pop. Yep. I have his first 2 albums with the Stooges that a kind viewer sent me. And I love some of the songs on this are just so good. I wish it had Did You Ever with Debbie Harry from Blondie. Yeah, Lust for Life and The Passenger, Real Wild Child, China Girl, of course. Yep, excellent. 2 more, and then we'll open up the package. One of the greatest 60s artists, and 70s, 80s, the Kinks. And I've always loved them, especially their early music, but doing the CD exchange with Glenn Kellaway from the Basement on my main channel, and listening to Arthur for the first time, the whole album, and a few other ones, it's like they were one of the greats for sure. And Ray Davies is a songwriter. Now, unlike the male brothers in Sparks, Ray Davies and his brother Dave sometimes would fight. Oh, and this, where is he here? I always forget his name. Yeah, Peter Quaife, the bassist, the original bassist, right there. He ended up, leaving the band in, I think, '68 was it? And he ended up moving in this area for quite a few years, which is about 10 miles from Trenton. And I even saw him in a record store one day. And Ray Davies would actually come to Belleville and visit him. And lots of great songs. Doesn't help with the glare. And I don't think, I was wondering if I did this in part one. I don't think I did. The Monkees. If I did already do this, just skip ahead. I don't think I did. Yeah. The Monkees, 2 CDs, not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and kind of like Three Dog Night, they didn't always write their own music or even play on their records. But who cares? They were all very talented and very underrated as musicians or singers, especially Mike Nesmith, who went on to a fairly successful solo career. I love these CDs that, put some effort into it instead of not putting an effort into it, if that makes sense. And then there's all the, that's all their albums that they're listing there. There's all the songs. Good luck reading that. But so many that I love. Last Train to Clarksville, Papa Jean's Blues, Saturday's Child, Sweet Young Thing, one of my all-time favorites. I'm a Believer, I'm Not Your Stepping Stone, Your Auntie Roselda, All of Your Toys, The Girl I Knew Somewhere, You Told Me, Forget That Girl, Shades of Grey, For Pete's Sake, Randy Scouse Skit, probably my favorite Monkees song, No Time, Pleasant Valley Sunday, Daydream Believer, Going Down, Cuddly Toy, I could just go on forever. Star Collector. Now for the moment I've been waiting for. It's probably another Elvis Costello, because I did order 2 or 3. Yeah, another one. So if anybody is familiar with this, let me know what you think of When I Was Cruel. I've heard it's pretty good. And every album that I bought so far, like Brutal Youth, I really like that one. And the other ones I got. I believe this was the final album with Bruce Thomas on bass, such an underrated bassist. Oh, my laundry's done. That's some ASMR for you. And then just the lyrics. I won't go through every page here. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed this series. I have no idea what I'm going to do next. Maybe I'll do a tap dance. But yeah, like I said, I hope you check out my Best of Canadian Studmuffin. Maybe I'll try and put it here if I remember. And thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. And please leave a comment, and bye. Thank you.